OneWest Radio, OneWest Magazine. It's your boy P Flicks. Damian Sanders is going down. We live and in charge and we doing it real big. We got a special guest in the house today, man. Straight out of Atlanta, one of Atlanta's finest all day. Definitely doing it big, literally. My man BoneCrusher, man. How you doing, dog?
What's happening with you, man?
Man, I'm chilling, man. First of all, thanks for taking the time and chatting with OneWest right quick.
It's all good.
Now, tell us, as an artist, how was you introduced to hip-hop music and how did you get started?
I got introduced to hip-hop in 1980s with Run DMC and actually my first love for hip-hop was let's see it for the boys. I don't know if you remember that record with Beast Williams. She had breakdancing in the video for Footloose movie.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was my first real love where I was like, man, what is they doing? So, yeah, I went to the Fresh Fest when I first saw Run DMC and LL Cool J. I was in love with it from then.
Now, I can dig that now. We all know that Atlanta is real rich in hip-hop and music history, period. Now, what do you feel as an artist out of Atlanta that you feel that you bring that's unique, that's different from other artists?
Well, my thing is I bring my heart to the table at all times. The reason why a lot of people, y'all haven't heard me in a while is because I haven't been ready to put out the project I want to put out. And, we're from a different Atlanta. These new cats are, they are reaping the benefits of Outkast and me and Lil Jon, and that's what it's supposed to be. We're supposed to open the doors for all of them. But as you notice, all the great ones from the city haven't came out because we are in the midst of working on new projects right now, and I think that when it comes to all that, I think that it's just a situation where I have something more to give. It's just my heart and my intention, so I'm making sure the music is good.
Now, I can dig that. Now, you dropped a couple of names, Lil Jon and whatnot. Now, over your career, name some of the artists that you had an opportunity to work with.
Outkast, Lil Jon, Youngblood, Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson, Randy from American Idol. I've worked with Floetry. I've worked with Jermaine Dupri. I've worked with Dallas Austin. I've worked with No ID. I've worked with Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Snoop Dogg.
The who's who of everybody.
Yeah.
Now, you just mentioned that you had a chance to work with Mariah Carey, and Jermaine Dupri with So So Def. Now, you did that track, The One. Is that correct?
That's right.
Now, tell us about that experience right there working with Mariah Carey.
I mean, that was dope, man. I was in New York, and Jermaine and Mariah called me on three-way, and was like, JD was like, yo, Bone, I got Mariah on the phone. She would love to do a song with you down the Hit Factory in Miami.
He was like, word?
I was like, word, let's do it. And he was like, well, you got to catch the next flight. So I got out my hotel, I was at Mauritania, right there on Broadway and right in the street right there, but right on the corner right there next to David Letterman show. But I jumped on the next plane, I was in Miami, and I went from straight cold to hot. So when we got there, Randy was in the studio. Randy from American Idol was in the studio.
Okay.
He pulled the track up, and he said, yeah, man, what's up, Bo, man? I like what you're doing, man, I love it. I said, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. She said, yeah, man, Mariah's excited. Cool. So she comes in the studio. It was her and a good friend, or a best friend, or whatever, At first, she was kind of like, head off with it. After a while, me and my boy, Charm, she warmed up to me. We became real good friends, man. Like, me and Mariah still cool today.
And there it is. Now, what do you think about the state of hip-hop as it stands today?
I think it's really whack, personally. And I tell young kids this too, man, the young cats, the youth. We're not far apart. It's not like back in the day where my mother didn't listen to hip-hop. She was judging it. But you can't judge something you don't know nothing about. So, but when it comes to this music, we are hip-hop, and the thing is that when I listen to what the kids are doing, they have no rebellion, they have no love for the music, they treat it like it's a hustle, but they're not even hustling it right. They don't even treat their hustle like that. They treat the music like it's nothing. So when I hear the music, I'll be like, that ain't it, man. Man, man, bro, man, you OG, man, I respect that, man, get that new stuff. Like, bro, until you tell me you sold a #1 single on the charts, that's when I believe you. Until then, we just talking to each other. That's like somebody telling me they got $1,000 for me and they never show up. Sounds good, but it ain't delivering nothing.
Now, I can dig that. Now, what is your opinion about the difference between working as an independent artist or an artist that's signed to a major?
I mean, well, it's a different day. So independent artists I think independent artists are the disadvantage and an advantage. The advantage is you can put your own music out and you can do what you got to do because you're putting it out. The disadvantage is you don't know what you put out. So you think every record you got is a hit, and it's not. And what you have is a whole bunch of independent artists putting out music that they think is hits, but they're not hits. They are subpar records. You get a whole industry full of subpar records in which nobody is buying. That's the disadvantage of independent. But the advantage is you get to put it out, and if it's really good, you reap the benefits from it.
That moves me on to my next question right there. Now, is there ever a moment when you're recording a track that you just know that song is a hit right there?
Yeah, I've had a couple that I thought were potential hits, but nothing ground shaking. I come from a day where we were very critical of the music that we put out because we had competition. Having competition means that you have to put your best foot forward. Like back in the day, we was going up against New York, and New York had the title, so we had to be better than them. So we had to come with something groundbreaking. It wasn't a situation where we had a choice. And I think that some of the music that I've done, like here lately, I've done a few records I think is ready for the world, ready for war. So, it's time to definitely come out and destroy the industry one more time, and just kind of let people see how the music's supposed to sound.
Now, I can definitely dig it. Now, once again, this is OneWest Radio, OneWest Magazine. We holding it down with one of ATL's finest all day long, Big BoneCrusher in the house. Now, of all the tracks that you've ever recorded over your career, released or unreleased, really don't matter, what's your favorite song out there that you've done and why?
The favorite song I've ever done? Honestly, good question. Yeah, I got a song called, you actually just did. It's called Let It Go. We just did it last night, actually, or night before last.
Oh, okay.
I think that's my favorite record because it has all the components of what I love about music. It has the groove, it has the feeling, it has all the great sounds in it. I just love the record. I think it's a monster record. I think people enjoy it when they hear it.
Okay, I can dig it now. Now, moving forward, what can fans expect most in the future from BoneCrusher?
I mean, like I told you earlier, it's all about the heart of music, the passion, the anger, the love. Everything you got out of Never Scared, you're going to get out of this whole next album. But it's going to be a different vibe. It's more laid back, yet street at the same time.
Now, before we go, where can the fans find you online?
On Instagram, you can find me at the Real BoneCrusher. And on Facebook, that's BoneCrusher. Crusher. And then on Twitter, it's at BoneCrusher.
And there it is, man. This is OneWest Magazine, OneWest Radio. Your boy Damian Sanders, man, holding it down with BoneCrusher, man. We appreciate you, man, taking the time, OG.
Oh, good, man. I appreciate you.
Hey, and you do know that, man. OneWest Radio.